Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel Life Spirit and the Messy Middle. Now, today I have decided to basically do just tarot cards. I'm thinking of doing the tarot cards for Netanyahu because there's been some rumors there, of course. Donald Trump, um, and possibly, if I get some more time, I will do my own Prime Minister, which is Anthony Albanese. I do want to go into a little bit more of my own country's energy and what we can see happening in the future of this beloved nation that I adore. Um, and I don't know if I'm going to get into that today, but I do promise that I will be getting into more of the tarot in the future. But I have some exciting news. Now, I have had this book sitting on a shelf in the back here for a long time. You probably have seen it. It is my prototype of the book I wrote, and I am so incredibly proud of this book. I started writing this, The Elemental Crown, when I just after I'd had a very serious spinal cord operation. I wasn't able to walk or do anything for about 2.5, 3 months last year. So I was just in bed, doctor's orders, and I had friends telling me, do not move. I did move because I'm very stubborn and I can't sit still for too long, but I did look after myself, and I had my dad and my beautiful daughter who's on the spectrum, but she's high functioning, and they both helped me out so much. And I had a wonderful friend that was coming over here almost every day, until I had to tell her, you don't need to be here every day. I know you've got a life of your own. So I'm very appreciative and I love her very much. But she was here for me as well. And I began writing this book, which is basically something. It's a labor of love for me, because since I was a little girl, I've had so many stories that I have written down and I have lost, and this one kind of stuck with me. And then as I got older, it kind of morphed into something more. Now, it finally got published last week by Balboa Press, and it's available through every major retailer, including Amazon Kindle, Barnes and Noble, and any bookstore that's connected to Ingram Book Network. It may also, I'm pretty sure it may also be available on Booktopia, Angus and Robertson, Fishpond, and Google Play Books online. Okay, it's not in stores yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, so to let you on a little bit about what the book is about. The book is a fantasy paranormal romance. Okay, it's set across multiple realms and basically centered on uh, elemental magic, ancient civilizations, and deeper spiritual themes. Okay, it follows my protagonist Soraya, who discovers she's not exactly who she was told she was growing up. She discovers that she's connected to a much, much greater power that's basically tied into the balance of not just our worlds, but multiple different worlds. Now, just put this book down for a little bit. Now, she's basically drawn into hidden realms and she begins to awaken abilities that are linked to the elements of earth, air, water, and fire. And she realizes basically that her existence is a part of something far, far bigger than she'd ever imagined. Along the way, she forms deep romantic bonds with powerful elemental guardians, and bringing this actually brings in a reverse harem type of dynamic, but it's really more about connection and trust, protection, and personal awakening. Okay, so if you enjoy fantasy with spiritual depth, a reverse harem, strong character bonds, and the romance woven into everything, then you will definitely enjoy this book, The Elemental Crown. Um, I will place a link down below in the description box with my author pages. And yeah, if you want to follow me on there, that is amazing. That'll be great. Please follow and share this video as well as like this video as well. And yeah, check it out. Okay. Thank you for listening to me for that. I'm really proud of this book. Okay, it's been a labor of love for me, and it's been wanting to come out for possibly, I'd say, at least 30 years. Okay, and I finally got the courage to do it, thanks to all the transits that are happening now. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. Now, I will be doing the tarot today. And I've decided, like I said in the beginning, to do a bit of energy around these characters that call themselves leaders: Netanyahu, Trump, and our own Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese. I might even go into a little bit more. But let's check out what we can find out first about Netanyahu, shall we? Okay. So, what can we know about Netanyahu? Now, I have found out recently, and I'm sure a lot of you will probably know as well, that there are rumors that he is or has been unsubscribed from life. It's the best way to put it. Which I have to admit for myself, and is probably a very low vibrational way to think. But if he has, I'm not sad about it. Let's just put it that way. So let's find out, what can we know from about Benjamin Netanyahu, which is not his real name, by the way. It's Milikowski. His parents were from Poland, nothing to do with the Middle East. So yeah, we'll just stop there. But let's find out. Oh, okay. I just got this card that fell out, and it is the Seven of Cups. Okay, we're going to be doing a more in-depth reading today, so I'm not just going to be using the 3-card method. So what else can we know? And as usual, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Right. We'll take that card. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you down and I am going to show you the cards I got. Oop, some hair. Always got hair falling out. All right, so far I've got the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Now, there's a lot of emotion on this table with these cups. And for those of you who read tarot, please leave me a comment and let me know what you see in these cards. But what I see in these cards is that there's a lot of illusion about this man. Okay, let me bring you up. Right. So there's a lot of delusion about this man. Okay. He's got many faces. And unless you know him truly, truly well, which I don't believe many people really do, then you're not going to get who he truly is. Okay? I also get the feeling with the Four of Cups that he's not the type of person to really accept advice. He will go on whatever he feels is best for him, what he wants. I'll give you an example of that. This WAR that is happening at the moment in the Middle East. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to fix the camera a little bit. This WAR that is going on in the Middle East at the moment in Iran is an extremely illegal WAR. Okay. And it was something that he himself, don't come for me, it's fact, he said it himself, it's all over, social media, that he has been dreaming about this for over 40 years. Okay. And he has been told many, many, many times that it is basically a self-unaliving mission, if you know what I mean. But he wanted it. He didn't listen to anybody. So now there's a lot of stuff that's happening that he wasn't counting on, unfortunately. But yeah, he seems to be the type of person that doesn't take advice from anybody. And because of the current events, this Eight of Cups to me signifies that he basically set this whole thing up and now he's run away. Okay. I don't know if the rumors are true, but this card signifies to me that he's left. He's gone somewhere. He's left his people to perish because all he wanted was the power and the money. And now that he's getting what he's wanted, I don't even believe that he would get exactly what he wanted. He just wanted to destroy Iran. He wanted to get rid of their leader, their spiritual leader, because do not make any mistakes, they haven't gotten rid of anybody. Okay, this man who they murdered, and I'm talking about the American regime that is in cahoots with the current government of Israel, is basically they murdered this man, and he actually A lot of people are saying that he sacrificed himself, and I believe it. I believe he sacrificed himself to do what was right for his nation. I've spoken about this before. This is Mesopotamia. This is Persia. No one has ever been able to infiltrate Persia. It is the cradle of civilization. And whether you believe it or not, it is divinely protected. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that the current government's there now and the leaders that were put in there by the Israeli, the French, and the American government, by the way, is any good. They're not. Okay? They're repressive. They like to control everything that their people do. They're not allowed to have pets, apparently. I've never been there. I'm only going about what I've been told. And I don't always believe that everything that I've been told is true. Okay. But they are very repressive government. Okay. Especially towards women. So let's have a little bit of a find out. Are the rumors about Netanyahu true? Has he been unalived? Are the rumors about Netanyahu true? And okay. I got the Two of Cups. Okay. A bit more clarification, please. Can I get a bit more clarification, please, on has Netanyahu been unalived? So I got the King of Cups. Now, I've been getting the King of Cups quite a lot lately when I ask for information about both the US, Israel, and other nations. So I'm going to put that down because it's another emotion. If you've noticed, all these cups are very emotional. The cups represent emotions, okay? So all these cards are, oh my goodness. Oh, I just got the Justice card. Okay, I'm getting a picture here now. All right, now I said to you that he's run away. Okay, he knows this war is the last straw for the ICC and the charges against him for the genocide he committed or continues to commit, basically in Gaza and the West Bank now, and now in Lebanon as well. And this war is another illegal war crime that he has committed with the support of the United States. Now, when I got the Two of Cups, I automatically thought that there's some sort of collaboration, some powerful man, and the King of Cards is a man that is he's righteous, okay? He's stern, but he's righteous and he's well intended, right? He's balanced in a way, okay? He knows, he holds on, he knows how to work his emotions, okay? But without going too much into the King of Cups, I believe that this is representing someone that is working with someone else, because then I got the Justice card. I believe that someone He ran away, not only because he knows that he's done something wrong, he knows he's going to get caught for it, and he ran away because he knew that someone in his circle or even in his country, in the parliament, okay, is going to betray him because they're working with the justice system to get him out of power, because enough is enough for the people of Israel. Okay? Now, I'm sure I've talked about my feelings on Israel and the majority of the people there, but I don't believe they're all that way. Although he didn't make Israel the way it is, Israel was already like that before he came into the picture. Okay? The people that were there that came into Palestine were already like that when before all this happened. Okay? Because unfortunately the poor Palestinian people, they have been under an apartheid. They have been under an extreme regime where they have no rights whatsoever, okay, to anything that they want to do in life. They can't even leave the country if they want to. A lot of them had to escape through different ways because they're basically prisoners in the land that they owned for thousands of years. Okay. I also believe that many people say that, oh well, Israel belongs to the Jews, and I don't believe that. I'm not saying that they don't have a right to whatever they want in their life, but the fact is that before they got there were already Jewish people there. There's history, there's evidence that the people that were already there were already the Semitic, well, they are Semitic people. The whole region is Semitic, okay? But the people that were there, the Jewish people that were there, were actually the people that were, let's say, the true Jewish people before. And they've just integrated, okay? We've just integrated into Christianity, into Muslimhood, into some even say Jewish, okay? Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to have some water. It is very hot here today. Oh, it is for me. I can't stand hot weather. I know. I am living in one of the hottest nations in the world, okay? And especially where I am from in Australia, it is really hot. And it used to be dry. Now, in the past 10 years, it's become very, very humid, very uncomfortable. I wasn't made for this type of weather. I like the cold. I really do. But it's a beautiful day. I do love the sunshine, though. So let's do Donald Trump, shall we? What is the energy around Donald Trump? Oh, gosh. Sometimes these cards, I don't think the cards even want me to do this because it's like they just don't want to, they don't, I'll bring you down so you can see. Okay, now see, look, they get really, really stuck. To me, that's kind of like a sign that they don't want to do this. But anyway, I will do it. Well, as you watch me shuffle, I will ask, what is the energy around Donald Trump? Does he truly believe that he has won this W8. Oh, look, it just fell out. Oh my goodness, he is so trapped by this issue of his own making. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I think the cards just want me to continue here. So, and I just got my guide stop. So I'm going to pull out. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm going to get one more card. I'll just get. Can I please? Oh. Oh, wow. You saw that, right? You saw that it was going to come out. Okay, listen, I don't think I need to pull any more cards on here because I will bring you up and I will give you the interpretations of what I'm getting. He is so trapped by his choice because we are talking about the leader of one of the most powerful nations in the world who went along with whatever Mr. Benjamin Mikulski Netanyahu wanted, okay? Because they're friends, they get along. They're very similar, these two. They're so similar. And in fact, I have seen astrologers cast their charts, and when they kind of put them together, they're just like two peas in a pod, to be honest with you. They're so similar, excuse me. They're so similar. No wonder, they get along because they're like twins in a way. Like twins, okay? So he went along because of their relationship, and now he's going to watch everything fall apart. This is what's happening because of his choice to go into another sovereign nations and think that he could just regime change. Imagine someone coming into your home from the mansion down the street. Okay, and I use the word mansion loosely because this man doesn't really have any money. Nothing really belongs to him. He owes so much money in debt that everything that he has basically belongs to everybody else because it's not his. It's just assets. He doesn't have any real money. And I can tell you now that when he goes, he's going to lose a lot of it. So, but getting on with the rest of this, okay, he's so trapped. He's completely trapped. There's nowhere to go for him, okay? He went along with the deal, the Two of Cups, because he was emotionally tied to the person that asked him, and the people really that asked him to go ahead and do a trust. It's just like, trust me, bro. We got this. We got this. Really? This is what you got. This is what you got. And now, all these people, not just in America, in Israel, but in Iran, and all their neighbors, in fact, let's just say it, the whole world is now, to put it mildly, effed up because of the choices that Mr. Arrogant Netanyahu and Mr. Arrogant and both diabolical, okay, Trump and Netanyahu decided to do. And I mean, I don't know if anybody's heard his recent conference to the press when somebody asked him why they decided to do this. Do you know what his answer was? I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. His answer was, it's just a habit. It's just a habit, you know? And, you know, basically because he wanted to do it for Israel. Not for Israel, for Benjamin Netanyahu and his evil trope of a party, this malevolent entity that decided, that got power. But let me just say, I don't want to, I'm going to just take that off me. Okay, I want to take it off me. I don't want to go down that. Throw it all away. Throw it all away. I don't want that energy. I don't want that energy. Okay? I just want to be able to tell you that this has been something that the universe has been planning for a very long time. Okay, I'm just going to leave it here because it's getting a really long video. I will do another video perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, and put it on in regards to my home, Australia, our Prime Minister, the energy around, because I can tell you now, everybody's watching what the US is doing, what Israel is doing, and they're all going, uh, hmm, maybe we're a little bit, you know, wrong in regards to these two. But, you know, I suppose in life, we all either go right or we go left. But in a lot of cases, especially in mine, I've always decided to stick to the messy middle. Okay? Love you all. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my book because I'm so proud of this book. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.